I hope y'all are having a great day. I hope your week is off to a good start. I'm glad to see y'all. We are going to be crafting today, doing something fun and a little bit different. We're going to be making a pie today. And the supplies that I shared were a little bit different. So it threw some of y'all off, but someone did guess what I'm making today. And that person was Tina Carey. And so I'm going to be sending this pie to her. So what we're going to be making is I've got this little watermelon from the Dollar Tree. Okay. We have a paint stick. This is a 5-gallon paint stick. I've also got some paints. I have Pale Daffodil by Apple Barrel. And then I've got some grays, okay? And then I also have these little stickers from the Dollar Tree that have little lemons and little lemon slices in there, or oranges, or whatever you want it to be. So we're going to be using these as well. And I have some white foam clay and some ribbon as well, okay? So that's what we're doing. I hope that you're crafting with me because I did post earlier what I was going to be using. Let me see who we have on. Hi, Aletta. Hey, Sue-Ann. Sue-Ann. I think it's Sue-Ann. Hey, Jackie. Hi, Wynn. Hello, Terry. Hey, Chrissy. Hi, Lisa. Hey, Michelle. Hi, Carol and Lori. Hi, Laura. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Monica. Hi, Demetric. Hi, Nancy. Hey, Sherry and Myrna and Jackie. Hi, Tammy. Hey, Holly. Let's see. Y'all just bounced off. Hey, Tina. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Nancy. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Jody and Ray and Monica and Missy. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Missy. Hello, everyone. So if you missed me right in the beginning, I posted a picture of the supplies that I was going to be using today and asked y'all to tell me what it was I was making. And only one person got the correct answer, and that was Tina Carey. We are making a lemon pie today, all right? So I'm really excited about this. I think it's going to be kind of fun. So I don't know. We'll see. I hope it turns out. So hello, Sherry from Kentucky. All right. So I have got this little lemon pie, or this isn't a lemon pie, this is a watermelon. I have this little watermelon, and it's been used for something else before, and the back of it has some glue on it. I'm hoping that I can get the glue off because I don't want to have to try to paint the front because I need to paint it yellow, and that would just not go real well, I don't think. So I don't know if I can get all of this off or not. Let's just see. I'm scared to melt it because I'm worried it won't look as good. So I don't know, y'all. It's not coming off the way I hoped it would. I hoped it would just kind of peel off. So we may have to use the other side. Let's see. Okay, well, that's not bad. Okay. All right, that was pretty good. Let's see. This side's not doing as well. I think I'll get most of it and then maybe use my heat gun to see if I can remove the rest. But I think we're getting most of it off. Enough to where we should be fine. I don't think you'll see it. Yeah, we should be good. Okay. All right, y'all. Here we go. I think that's good enough. All right, Debbie, this is a watermelon. Watermelon from the Dollar Tree. We're going to paint it. And you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and at least try to sand off some of this glitter that's on the front, just so I don't have the red glitter all over the place. So let me do that. I had a great Mother's Day, Sharon. I hope you all did. Excuse me. I hope you all had a great Mother's Day too. Y'all tell me about your Mother's Day. What did y'all do? What did your kids or your husband do for you? I'm just trying to scrape off as much of this as I can, or sand it. Okay. That's nice, Mary. So my husband, he actually bought me some things, which we never buy for each other, y'all know. I've told y'all that before, that we never buy for each other. But he decided to buy some things for me this year, which I thought was so sweet. So he got me, he might be watching too, I don't know. But he got me the OXO button. Have y'all seen those containers? They have a little push button that seals them. They're just really fun, super fun to play with. So he got me a set of those. I've been wanting some. And he got me some new coffee beans for my espresso machine, and some sugar-free caramel syrup for my espresso machine, because I've not been eating sugar, and so I've been doing sugar-free stuff in my coffee. So he got me this giant bottle. He said I didn't know it was going to be that big, of sugar-free caramel sauce. All right, y'all. Now that I have red glitter all over me. Ooh, yum, Elaine. Who's watching with me over on YouTube? Hello there. Hi, Flaky. Okay, so we're going to start by painting this yellow. Okay, we're going to paint this side yellow. I'm just going to use this Apple Barrel Pale Daffodil. Is there a sugar-free way to make the pink drink? Not that I have found that tastes good. The version that I do is definitely not sugar-free, so I have not found anything that is sugar-free that is going to be any good. So I got a little too much paint, y'all. It's all right. All right, so we're just painting this yellow. I'm probably going to adjust the color just a little bit because it's feeling a little too bright. What do y'all think? Is it too bright, or should I leave it? Tina, you're the one taking this home, so what do you think? Is it too bright, or should I kind of dull it down a little? Not really like dull it, but make it a little bit more, not so neon orange, or yellow, I mean. All right, let's go ahead and dry this. So on Saturday, Andrew did some honeydews for me. That was what I asked for. That's what I asked for Mother's Day. I said, can I give you a list of honeydews? And so on Saturday, he did them for me, most of them. Some of them we had to go and get some things for. Then I showed it, sorry y'all, I showed it this morning, or around, maybe it was around 3 o'clock, I can't remember. Sometime this afternoon, I think it was. So anyways, so he did some honeydews for me, and Then on Sunday, we went to church, and then we went out to lunch at a place called Cattleman's to celebrate Mother's Day, as well as my papaw's 83rd birthday. And then we went to my mother-in-law's, and Andrew cooked out hot dogs and burgers on the grill, and we played some cornhole and things like that. So, wow, Nancy, that's awesome. Denise, I'm about an hour from her, around an hour. I don't know exactly where she lives, but I know that I'm about an hour from the town that she's in, so. All right, so most everybody said to leave it, so I'm going to leave it. And I'm going to do a couple of coats on here in order to make sure it covers real well. I think I'm going to need more than 2 coats. I think we'll need 3 coats. I did, Daria, I did. Oh, fun, Nancy. You will love it. Shoot us an email. We'll be glad to give you some suggestions on places to eat and things to do. Other places to shop besides just Anything Goes. These are from Michaels, and they are the Craft Smart brand, and they're fabulous. I'm just going to be honest. They are fabulous. I love them. Now, sometimes they do come apart, but I just use some super glue and glue them back together. Yes, y'all. We love Paducah. I was just talking to a friend the other day, and she was saying that her mom had come in town, and I said, where's your family from? And she said Paducah, and I said, oh, I love Paducah. It's like, that is like outside of where I live, that's probably my next favorite place to go in Kentucky is Paducah. Need some more. Yeah, these brushes, they come in a pack of maybe 12. It's quite a few. They're pretty inexpensive as well, but they've got different sizes in the pack, not just this size. And then there's some that are rounded and some that are square and some that are angled. So like this one is angled, but then there's also like this style here, and there's this style here, and there's some other ones as well, but they're all bigger, which is what I like about them. Because usually when you buy a multi-pack of brushes, they are all, the majority of them are small brushes. Okay, so I'm going to dry this, and then I'm going to set this aside, and we're going to move on to our pie pan, okay, which is going to be our 5-gallon stir stick. You could use whatever you can find that works. Tina, I don't know what I got going on. Something, but I got something. I don't feel bad or anything. I just can't, you know, got all that crud going on. Anyway, so, we're going to do our pie pan, but you could do whatever you have. If you have like a piece of wood that's long, something like that. What I'm going to do is measure. So we're going to take our 5-gallon stir stick, and I am going to take a pencil, and we're just going to do kind of at an angle, and I'm going to cut this. I'm going to try to cut this. Okay, so I just made some little marks, okay? Y'all see those marks? All right, so let's see if we can cut this, y'all. Okay, I am going to, how do I want to do this? Let me try the cutter, this thing, I don't think it's going to work, but I don't know. We'll try. We'll try it and see. Maybe we can at least get partially there. Let's see. Let's try cutting on an angle. None of these angles are quite right. So we're just gonna see what we can do. Cut from one side, we'll turn it, cut the other side, flip it over, get the back side. And then hopefully we can just snap it. There we go. Okay, that worked good. All right, so now we have like a little bit of an angle here. So we'll do the same thing on this side. Thank you, Dawn, for celebrating. So I'm just basically just putting this in and just squeezing it as hard as I can, getting both sides, flip it over, and do the same thing on the other side. Thank you, Tina Carey. Y'all, let me just talk about the new website real quick. My mom, that is her baby. As y'all know, she does most of the things kind of in the background, where y'all see my face all the time. You don't see hers as much because she does a lot of the background stuff. And the website is one of the things that my mom manages. It's a lot of work, y'all. And so we switched to a new website in order to make things a lot easier on us as well as on y'all. There's going to be a lot of new features that just make things so much easier for all of us, okay? It's going to make the subscription easier, just all the things. So there's going to take some time to get everything implemented, but it's going to be great. And so Mom and Patty's husband, and then Trisha, they have all worked very, very hard to get this website done, like hours, y'all, okay? Hours. I'm so proud of them. They have done so much work to get this website up and running. So there's still some things we have to do, so there might be a few things missing, but I definitely check it out. It looks awesome, y'all. It looks awesome. All right, so we have our pie pan cut, okay? So here's our little pie pan. So you can see kind of how this is starting to take shape and look a little bit like a pie, okay? It's going to look even more like one when we are done, all right? So we're going to start by painting this, and we're going to just paint it. I think I'm going to do it in the metallic, and we're going to, let's see, we are going to kind of make it look like it's got, like little, what am I trying to say? What's that kind of, like fluted. Couldn't think of that word. All right, so this color is Deco Art Silver Morning. All right, and we'll just paint this whole thing. Thank you, Linda. And y'all, I don't know what it is about metallic paint, but I feel like it just covers so well. We probably won't have to do more than one coat. I would say one coat will be plenty for this. So we'll just get this thing coated. Then before it dries, I'm actually going to go in with a smaller brush and our gray. Thank you, Barbara. Amanda, actually, this one was inspired by something I saw on Etsy. So it just depends on what it is. Sometimes I just see something and I think, okay, that kind of gives me a little bit of inspiration. And then sometimes just literally it's just something, I don't know, that I just think of. So you just never know. We're going to take, while this is still wet, and I'm just going in with the gray, and we're just going to make lines. And I'm going to come in with some other colors too, I think, because I think it'll make it look a little bit better. Yes, Holly, it's the same name. It's still the Celebration Company. I'm sorry you've been in the hospital. I hope that you are feeling better. All right, so this is how it looks right now. Okay, so we're going to keep going. I'm going to get a little bit of a darker gray, I think. So I'm not loving how it's looking right this second. This is timeless. This is country. I don't have any of a darker charcoal. We are not all out of the sprinkles. We do still have some sprinkles. I think this is about the same color, y'all. We do still have some sprinkles on our website. I'm not sure why you're not seeing any others, so I'm not 100% sure on that. I know that there's still some editing and things that needs to be done. It's definitely not all, you know, perfect just yet, but it's there. So I'm going in with this other color, which is very, very similar, right next to it. This is not like, this is really not perfect, okay? It's literally just getting the colors on. Okay? Y'all see that? Okay. So we're just kind of putting a little bit of variation in there. I'm going to grab a little bit of white, I think. Let's see what that looks like. I guess I'm out of white, y'all. I thought I had a little thing of white. I thought I had one of these of white, but I'm not seeing any white. Okay, well, we're gonna go with parchment then. This is like a beige. It's a light beige. We're gonna go in with a little bit of this, not much, and I'm just gonna kind of do little highlights here and there. So I'm just very little amount of paint, putting it on very thin. Y'all, Griffin's out of school tomorrow. Tomorrow's election day. Is it election day everywhere? I don't really know. I don't follow I'm not very good with stuff like that. So I'm assuming that it's election day everywhere. All right, I'm just going back over this just a little bit to, it seemed a little stark in places. Yes, Carol, he is. All right, y'all. So, what do we think? Is that looking fluted at all? Or not? I think it is. I think it's looking a little bit. What do y'all think? I'm going to take a little bit more of the metallic. That's not metallic. This one's metallic. All right. And I don't know, y'all. I'm just literally playing with this. I'm just going to take some of the metallic and kind of go into some of the colors I've put on. Kind of help blend them in a little bit. I mean, I'm no like professional artist, so I don't really know the technical way to make this look real. Oh wow, Tina. Well, good luck. I hope it the odds fall in your favor. All right. I'm going to stop right there. I don't know. I could go on forever, but we're going to stop right there, okay? Okay. So, there's our little fluted pan. All right, so let me dry it, and then we're going to put together... Oh, I need to do something else before I put this together. We got to do our lemons. Thank you, Jennifer. All right, I'm going to set this aside. Okay, and we'll grab our little lemons here. So this is these DIY stickers from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to grab one of these as well as one of the little halves, okay? I'm not sure which one I'm going to use or if I want to use both of them. So we're going to get them both out so we have an option. And I'm going to go ahead and just paint the whole thing yellow. Okay. There we go. And we will do, I'm going to grab a darker yellow, I think. Let's do this one here. See if it'll work. I don't want too dark, but just a little bit of contrast. This one is a Martha Stewart. I think I actually got this at Dollar Tree one day. This is called Sunkissed by Martha Stewart. Okay, I think that's gonna work. It kind of looks like mustard. They should have called it mustard. All right, so we're gonna take this and we'll fill the little segments with the darker yellow. So I'm just gonna paint the little segments in with the mustard. It looks kind of like yellow mustard, but this doesn't, like, I'm not trying to be super perfect here either. I feel like I say that all the time. I'm never trying to be super perfect, I don't think. I know, Dawn. I know. I'm so looking forward to it. Although, I still have a lot to do, so I'm not quite ready for it yet. But it's going to be a blast. So, Celebration in the Bluegrass. If you're interested, we still have some spots open. Crystal from Glitz and Glue is coming. And Beth with Vintage Bandits Mercantile is coming. It's going to be a blast. I'm teaching a class on mixing paint colors. You don't want to miss it. All right, so here is the little lemon. Okay, see how we did that? And then I think I'm gonna do on this one, I think I'll do the same thing. I'm just gonna grab a smaller brush to do this one, to get these little bitty segments. Or I don't know, what are these supposed to be? Maybe they're supposed to be like seeds, I'm not really sure. These are definitely a little harder to do because they're so small. It's definitely doesn't look real great, but it is what it is. Okay. All right. I think I want to add some white to this. So I'm going to take my little brush that I was just using and a little bit of that parchment color, since I don't have any white. And we're just going to take and put through this center and out some of that white. And then I'm going to go around the edge with the white as well. Just around that outside edge. This is engraved, so it helps it to be a little bit easier because they're kind of showing you like where you need to paint. Be better if this was bright white, it'd show up a little better, but you know, you gotta work with what you got. Okay. So we'll just do the same thing to this one. I'm just gonna go around the outside with the white. Okay. There we go. All right, y'all, let's dry them. We can put together our little lemon meringue pie. I know, Sharon. Well, actually, I'm getting ready to get a bunch of DecoArt paint, so I am kind of waiting. We're going to start using DecoArt exclusively. DecoArt is made here in Kentucky. Actually, their offices are in Lexington. And so it just makes sense that I support them. So we're going to be actually using them exclusively very soon. All right, so I'm going to grab some popsicle sticks. Let's do 3. Okay, and we're going to flip our paint stick, our little pie plate, over, and we're going to flip our yellow part over, the pie portion. I'm going to put a little something down so that I don't ruin things. All right, and we're going to lay our little stick right up against the bottom of our pie. And we're going to use popsicle sticks to adhere this. So I'm just going to take some hot glue. This is a tongue depressor size popsicle stick. So I'm going to use it right on the middle. Okay, and then we'll take another one and go across this way. Then I think I'm going to do one more going this way. So let me grab another one. And we'll cut it. Okay. Sorry, y'all. All right, so I'm going to cut it, and then we're just going to go up this way with it. Okay. Here we go. All right. So this should be holding together pretty well. Okay. All right. So here is the start of our pie. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do now is I'm taking this ribbon right here. Now you don't have to use this specific ribbon. It's just the look that I wanted, and I didn't have. Actually, let me see if I have some canvas. I don't know if I do or not. That's what I'm wanting, is that material. I think I'm out. I don't see any. We're just going to use this. Okay. So I'm going to be cutting the trim off of here. Okay. So I'm going to grab my fabric scissors, and we're just going to cut down the edge and just cut off the trim. I hope I like this. We'll see. I don't know. I may end up wanting to do clay. Okay. I'm gonna do, I think I need to do it all. I don't know. I definitely want it to be longer than the pie is. So we're just going to do the whole thing. All right. And I'll just keep this, and I can use it for something else. Okay, let's cut the other side as well. Hi, Melinda. Good evening, Deborah. And this is going to be our crust, hopefully. That's my plan, at least. Almost got it, y'all. So if you had a piece of canvas, you could use that, or a piece of fabric that's the color of crust. Like I said, this is just what I had. Okay. So I'm going to run my fingers down this, or my hands down this, to kind of rough it up just a little bit. All right. And this will go on, and we're going to put this right above our pie plate because I want to conceal the holes, and because my pie plate's not very tall, I want to kind of cover up and make it look like a better shape to the pie, where this watermelon is kind of big and thick. So I think by putting just barely a little bit of this is covering the top of the pie plate, we're going to conceal the holes, and we're also going to make the shape of this look a little bit more realistic and not so like huge, okay? So I'm just going to take my hot glue gun, and we're going to do a pretty thick little strip of glue. And I'm leaving a little bit of excess on the edge, and we just lay this down and sort of pinch it together into the glue. Okay, and I left a little excess so that I can wrap it around to the back and glue it to the back. Okay, so this is what you get. All right, isn't that cute? You just want to make sure if you're working, I'm using a low temp glue gun, so you want to work pretty quickly so your glue doesn't, you know, dry too fast on you. Hopefully I got enough. Oh, really, Tina? That's awesome. All right, I think we're gonna have enough. This is how it's looking. I think it's looking pretty good. Okay, a little bit more. Let's do the last of it. Okay. All right, so then we'll just do a little bit around the back. Cut off our excess. Okay. Here we go. All right, we're almost done. We're almost done, y'all. Okay, so then we are going to do, so for the clay, this is gonna be my, like the whipped topping kind of. That's what I'm hoping. So we'll see how this turns out. I don't know. It may or may not work. This is Glitz and Glue foam clay, and I'm using white. All right. What are you doing, baby? You're supposed to be in bed.
I had to go to the bathroom and I wanted to come up and say night-night.
Okay, baby. Night-night.
Night-night.
Hang on, y'all. Please sleep, okay?
Mama,
I love you.
I
Okay. So we're going to take our clay, which just feels amazing. All right. And let's roll this out into a log. Okay, use the palms of your hands so you can get a nice even log or snake or whatever you want to call it. All right. think that looks pretty good. This is about an inch, or not an inch, about 3/4 of an inch or so. All right. So let's see how this is going to look. I'm going to kind of swirl this back and forth. So trying to decide how big I want it to be. To make a little bit of a swirl. And then when you get up to the top, you just kind of pinch it and pull it off to make it look like whipped cream. Let's see. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Okay, let's see how it looks on the pie. Okay, it's a little tall. Let me try and see if I can do something not quite as tall. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, I think something a little bit shorter looks better. I think that looks kind of cute. Let's try one more thing though, because Kathy's saying it needs to be like flatter. So let's try one more thing. I'm gonna take this piece. I think it looks pretty cute, the little, but let's try something else. Let's try making, I'm gonna roll this out just a little bit. I don't know that I'm gonna like this, but I don't know, we're gonna try it. All right. So I just rolled out kind of like a little circle, and I'm gonna take my knife and down here on the bottom, we're just gonna make a little bit of a that didn't cut real well. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. This definitely did not cut the way I wanted it to. I don't think I'm gonna like that. I mean, it's okay, but it's not as cute. I think this is definitely cuter. So we're gonna go with this, okay? I like this better. Maybe if I made that a little bit better, but I think this looks really cute. So let's do it. So I'm gonna see if I can get some super glue out, and we're gonna super glue this onto the top. Oh, look at that. Wow, y'all. I mean, I've been having so much trouble getting super glue out of this, and that just came out no problem. All right. So we'll glue this down. Okay. All right, so here's what it looks like. Looking cute. All right, so then we have our little lemon slices. So I don't know if I want to use the big one, or I think I might just like the little one. And I think I'm just going to, I'm going to glue it on, but I'm going to kind of push it into the clay a little bit too. All right, so we're going to cut or take this sticker off the back of our little lemon. Put some super glue on there. Okay. And I'm going to figure out where I want it, and then I'm just going to gently press it like I'm pressing it into the whipped cream. Like that. There we go. All right, I think I might want to do a little highlight. Yeah, I don't like the other lemon, so we'll use that for something else. I'm going to take my brush. All right, I'm going to take my little brush and some of that, since I don't have white. I'd like to have white, but you know. And I'm just going to make a little highlight on one side, I think, of the pie. Okay. All right, just like that. Should I do it on both sides? I think I'm going to do it on both sides. I feel like it needs it on both sides. Okay, all done. All done. Look how cute that is. It would, Amber. I think it would look cute, especially, I don't know that I would feel it. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I can't decide how I would. I feel like I'm worried that the wax on the crust might make it look a little too, like rustic. I don't know. I can see that that would be cute. At the same time, I'm not sure. What do y'all think? Should I do some burnt umber on the crust or not? Or should I leave it the way that it is? Okay, Dawn says yes. Okay, Dawn says no. Y'all are telling me to give it a try. I'm just not sure it's gonna look right on like testing it because the ribbon's not cinched together. That's not the one I want. All right, let's see, y'all. Let's see what it would look like. I'm gonna take a sponge, I think. Let's see if we can cinch this together and see what we get. All right, I don't know, y'all. Let's see. I can't tell. I cannot tell. I can't tell. I can't tell. That's like what I'm thinking, Dawn. I think I'm gonna leave it. I don't think it belongs. I think it's gonna make it look too rusted. You know what I mean? If I had done something a little bit different with the rest of the pie, I think it would work. But because I did the clay on the top and everything, I just don't feel like it belongs. So I'm gonna leave it as it is. All right, y'all, we're gonna leave it just like this. So here's our little lemon meringue pie. I'm going to send this to Tina Carey because she guessed that this is what I was going to be making with the supplies that I had. So thank you all so much for watching and hanging out with me this evening. I hope you all have an awesome day, and I will see you all. I'll see you tomorrow at some point. I'm not sure when, but have a great night. Bye, everybody.